Today we're doing a review of the new Shokz OpenFit air conduction headphones. Hi guys, Chris here, and you're watching Here We Are Running. Welcome back to the channel for a review. Today we're reviewing the new Shokz OpenFit air conduction headphones. Now, you may well have heard of Shokz before. I've been using their products for a number of years now when I'm out on my runs, whether it be the Open Move, the Open Run, or the Open Run Pro headphones. We've had previous reviews of those models out on the channel already. And I wear them because they keep your ears open and they use bone conduction technology so that you're hearing your music, your podcast, whatever, through the cheekbones essentially, rather than having something stuffed in your ear or right over your ear where you can't hear your surroundings. It's so important for us runners when we're out there on the trails, on the pavements, that we're aware of what's going on from a safety perspective. And you still get a reasonable quality, sound quality of what you're listening to. Well, this new product from Shokz, OpenFit, this doesn't use bone conduction technology at all. It's using air conduction. There are a few other manufacturers that have produced similar products out there. I've never used them before, only used these Shokz ones. But I was interested to see how they do compare to the bone conduction headphones that I've been used to. The similarity of these is that they still will keep your ears open. So there is nothing going in your ear or surrounding your ear completely. They do keep the ear canal open, but they're using this different technology completely to get the sounds into your ear for you to listen to. First thing you notice is that they come in a charging case. You just take them out of that. They wrap around your ear, very easy to put on and very comfortable when you are actually wearing them. I can shake my head around, they're not moving at all, and I've certainly not had any problems when I've been out there running with any sort of movement or any risk of them falling off at all, except for on one occasion. They were so comfortable that I didn't realise I was wearing them, that when I took my jumper off over my head, it kind of sent them flying. They went all over the place. I had to pick them up off the ground. Now, ordinarily, when I'm wearing a pair of headphones and I'm going to take a jumper off, I know that they're there and I just take the headphones off before the jumper. In this case, I just was oblivious to the fact that I was even wearing them. They are that comfortable. And I would say they are more comfortable than the bone conduction headphones that sort of have a band that wraps around your head to keep them in place. So really, on the comfort, I would give them a big thumbs up. In terms of the way they connect to your phone, like many other headphones, they use Bluetooth 5.2 in this case. It's a reliable connection. It connects very quickly to the phone once it's been paired for the first time. And once it's there, you've got a limited amount of controls that you can do. You can start and stop your music. You can answer a call. You can end a call. You can also skip forward to the next track or skip back to a previous track. Now, the one thing when it's set to the default settings that you can't do is change the volume of what you're listening to. However, there's an app that comes with this that allows you to change various settings, including what the controls do. So the controls, the way they work is you can either tap them twice or you can press and hold for a few seconds, and you can do that on both sides for different controls. So I've actually set it up whereby I do want to get better control of the volume. So for me now, when I press and hold it, it controls the volume higher on that side, lower on that side. And then I've got a double tap on that side to turn the music on or off. And a double tap on that side will skip it to the next tune. I don't have the option in this case, the way I've set it up, to skip back. But still, there's, as I say, there's a number of different options available on the app, and that's how I've decided to do it with the sort of limited amount of control that you can have over the way that you are controlling it. You can also change some of the bass and the treble and stuff like that. However, for me, I found that the standard sound setup was absolutely fine. Now, I did do comparisons. I had one phone with the OpenRun Pro headphones. I had another phone with the OpenFit headphones, and I sort of switched between the two to see how I could determine what the sound quality was like. Now, on both of these types of technology, whether it's bone conduction or air conduction, the sound quality is not going to be as good as what you're used to if you've got over-the-ear headphones or in-the-ear headphones. It just won't be, but that's the compromise you have for the safety. And I found the sound quality was perfectly adequate. I feel that it is probably a little bit better than the bone conduction headphones that I've been used to. A little bit better, but also a little bit softer. I did have to turn these up higher to get the same sort of volume that I was experiencing on the bone conduction headphones. But for me, yeah, the quality in these, it's perfectly adequate for us runners going out there on our runs. One good thing about these is you got the charging case. Now, if you weren't using that and you had charged your headphones up, they're going to last you 7 hours on a single charge. But then if you were using the charging case, and it's very easy to use, just open it up, stick them in like that, that's one, and the other one. Right, now that they're in there and they're charging, you're going to get 28 hours of listening time off the charge of the charging case. But let's say they are dead and you want to go out for a run. 5 minutes of charging in here will give you 1 hour of listening time. So really quick, even if they're completely flat when you want to go out for your run. Right, these are not completely waterproof, but they are water resistant. So be fine with sweat, be fine in light rain, but you wouldn't go out in heavy rain, and you certainly wouldn't want to go in the bath or shower with them, or even try going swimming in them, because they aren't going to be protected under those conditions. But for sweat, for sort of light rain showers, should be all right with them. The other thing you'll notice is that that's a very flexible sort of ear hook that they've got on them, which adds to that comfort that I was talking about earlier. But I'm holding it up now and there is actually music playing from it. I thought I'd mention this, is you do get a bit of sound leakage on these. You get them on any headphones really, don't you? And you certainly do get them on the bone conduction ones as well. But there's a little bit more sound leakage maybe in these than perhaps you get on the bone conduction technology. Not something that bothers me, but just something worth mentioning. Now, of course, I'm using these for running. I'm a runner, I'm using them for running, and I'm finding them ideal for that. And at the moment, I'm favouring these over my bone conduction headphones. That may change. Watch the rest of my videos to find out what I prefer, because you'll see me in my runs and what I'm wearing at the time. But I'm certainly turning to these at this point in time as opposed to the bone conduction ones. They are designed though for all sorts of sports and fitness type things. You could use these, take them down the gym, providing your gym isn't blasting out loads of other music. You could use these in an office environment as well if you wanted to. So they're kind of designed for everything like that. And also, one other feature to mention is they've got AI noise cancellation technology built into them. So when you are speaking over the microphone in these, when you're taking a call, people shouldn't hear a lot of other surrounding noise. Now, I've not tried that, so I can't say for sure, but that's certainly the feature that they talk about. Now, one thing we haven't spoken about is price. And these are priced at $179.95, both in pounds and US dollars, I believe. And that compares to the OpenRun Pro headphones, the bone conduction headphones, top of the range ones. So it comes down to personal preference, really. Are you going to prefer this type of product, or would you prefer the bone conduction type of product? I like them both, but as I say, at the moment, I'm tending to opt for these when I go out for my runs. Guys, I hope you found this review useful. And if you have, as always, it helps if you hit the thumbs up button to give the video a like. And if you're new around here and you want to have lots more running content here on YouTube, then why not consider subscribing as well? But for now, guys, goodbye.